All right, hey, what's up? It's Kev the Cashflow DJ coming back at you guys. I had to remake this video because I ran into a problem with the other one, whatever, so I had to redo it. It wasn't that long, but whatever. Anyway, hey, thank you for coming checking out the site or whatever. I'm Kev the Cashflow DJ, Kevin Jackson, neo soul entrepreneur, blah blah blah. My whole story. Anyway, the point is the message I'm working on. I had to write my notes on this so I could make sure everything is included. I am doing a social networking project. I'm involved in a social networking project. I'm creating it. I'm instigating it. I'm, orchestrating it, whatever you want to call it. And I'm checking my notes. That's why I'm looking down, because I want to make sure I cover everything as quick as possible. The last video was like 3.5 minutes, so let me redo this. Anyway, I'm doing a social. I'm working on a project. It is a social networking project. The reason being for this, I'm going back to my notes. Excuse me. Due to what's all going, there's a lot going on in the social media world, in the tech world, in the world period. I don't want to get too deep. There's a lot going on, specifically in the social media world, from the social media tech billionaires, platform owners, and what have you. So this is a project. It is an alternative to social media and what's going on. There's a lot of harassment going on. People have been banned, people have been bullied, and what have you, and all of this type of thing. This is an answer to that. The big tech billionaires are the people that own the tech infrastructure on a lot of levels, and we can't completely divorce ourselves from them. Not 100%. It's impossible with the infrastructure. But this project is an answer and a response. My answer and response, I call it CFH style, which is Cashflow Hustles radio blog, podcast, and Cashflow Credit Builders forum community. And I'm working on it now, finalizing the Cashflow List Builders, which is a database. But enough plugs for my stuff. I'm calling it the big social media purge of 2021. I'm calling it TBSMP of 2021. There's a lot going on without going into a long story. The tech billionaires, they own everything. It's similar to what happened in the 1800s and the 1900s with the automotive industry, the railroads, the oil and gas industry, and all of that. The big industries that control everything, control communications or control production or whatever. In our age, in the late 20th century and all of that, since the 90s or whatever, in the internet era and computer age and Bill Gates and all of that, the social media tech billionaires own everything. In our age, they own everything, at least in the internet world and the online world. So there's a difference between social media and social networking. Social networking is ancient because it's people getting together, people of like mind, people of convenience, people of location, whatever the situation, they're getting together and they're exchanging, communicating, or having relationships, doing whatever they're doing. They're exchanging through the telephone, through the open forum, through whatever. Okay, that's social networking, which is ancient. Social media is a business model. It's a business platform. It's a monetization. It's the commercialization. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not a problem or not an issue I don't have a problem with, because I'm doing the same thing. I'm going to monetize whatever I do. I'm a capitalist. I'm into free enterprise. I'm into small business, blah, blah, blah. I'm pro-capitalist. But we have monopolies owned by the big tech media giants. So what I'm focusing on, this project is a social networking project. Social networking projects, the same way they did the railroads and the U.S. Steel and all of that type of stuff. And with these tech giants and these owners that monopolize everything with their views and their whatever, the little guy gets left behind. The little guy who doesn't own the gigantic billionaire global tech industry or whatever industry, oil, gas, I don't care what industry it is. There are certain people, there's a certain few, there's a circle of people that own that. So this is social networking. So just making this little site, there's a little whatever, it's a little corner, but you're open to join it. I don't want to go into details on what it's about, but the gist of it is people getting together. So feel free to sign up. Check my blog out at cashflowhustlesradio.com, and the forum is cashflowcreditbuilders.com. And I'm working out the kinks on cashflowlistbuilders.com. Hopefully within a few days that'll be up and ready. And I want to go into my whole thing. I said, I'm just focusing on this specific project. So check me out at cashflowlistbuilders.com. Then once I get it up and running, to go there. Cashflow Hustles Radio, which is the blog that I had to get started. And cashflowcreditbuilders.com is the forum community. But anyway, just putting this out there. This is a project I'm working on. Very important. Thanks a lot. I'm trying to let me run. I ramble a little bit, but whatever. Just put up with me. Hey, this is K of the Cashflow DJ, Kevin Jackson. Thank you for checking me out, and I'll holler at you guys later. Peace.